What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, unified British heavyweight world champion Anthony Joshua has two mandatory belts coming up. He has the IBF mandatory and the WBO mandatory, who are both upholding their mandatories. So it's going to see Anthony Joshua have to vacate one of the titles, in which he's going to vacate the WBO sanctioned body too, so that way it'll stay in house, right? He'll vacate the WBO. Alexander Usyk, Derek Chisora, and Joseph Parker, whom are all promoted by the same promoter as Anthony Joshua, that in coming in the form of Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn. So if he vacates the WBO, it'll stay in house. If he vacates the IBF, he'll lose it out of house because it would go to Kubrat Pulev, who's promoted by top rate CEO and promoter Bob Arum, and ESPN is the network. So he would lose it out of house, and it's much more difficult to regain it, right? So with that said, they're going to look to vacate the WBO. That way they can control regaining the title. So with that said, Kubrat Pulev is the mandatory for the IBF. Alexander Usyk is the mandatory for the WBO, as he was undisputed at a cruiserweight. And the WBO, if you move up without losing your title, they automatically push you to the front of the line, which sees Alexander Usyk be the mandatory. Now, who's going to face Alexander Usyk for the vacant WBO? It's either going to be Derek Chisora or Joseph Parker, right? Joseph Parker once held the WBO, and the WBO is loyal to fighters that once held their title. So he once held it. Now, the thing is, Joseph Parker and Derek Chisora are supposed to face off for the position to be the mandatory challenger, but Joseph Parker pulled out due to a spider bite, in which Derek Chisora pushed forward and faced off against David Price, and he knocked him out in dramatic fashion. So Derek Chisora has rightfully earned the spot to face Alexander Usyk for the vacant WBO belt, but Joseph Parker is campaigning to be that fighter, as he was already slated to be the number one contender already. With that said, Kubrat Pulev, who's promoted by Bob Arum, Top Rank, and ESPN, have been in position to face Anthony Joshua two times before, but he pulled out due to injury. And now, they're back on, right? They're back in a position where they're looking to face Anthony Joshua. With that said, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn have lost the purse bid, it seems, as Kubrat Pulev have announced that the fight will take place in Turkey. So, it seems like it'll be the choice of Kubrat Pulev, Bob Arum, and ESPN and that side, right? Because for the fight to take place in Turkey and not in the UK or not in a neutral site for Eddie Hearn, that's not Eddie Hearn's mantra to place a fight in Turkey. No, that's not his MO. So if the fight is going to take place in Turkey, as Kubrat Pulev have announced on his social media, he put up, a picture of it, him and Anthony Joshua. He said May 2020 in Turkey, right? So we know Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua have been asking for an extension, to negotiate the fight, right? And the extension was up. They asked for extension to now January 31st. So they're looking for more time to negotiate. So this means that Eddie Hearn is losing the negotiation battles as far as the purse bid, for this fight, right? He's losing leverage. He's losing ground. Bob Arum is winning and we know Kubrat Pulev, his team, have lots and lots and lots of money, right? So it seems like they're winning, the negotiations and the purse bid as far as this goes, right? Which Eddie Hearn didn't want this fight to go to a purse bid because, he doesn't have the as much finances as Kubrat Pulev and his team. So it seems like this fight is headed to Turkey, right? So it's Istanbul in May, right? So Istanbul in May is Turkey, right? So this is let me give y'all the correct. It's suggested it could take place at the Vodafone Arena, home of Turkish football side. The arena holds 41,000 seats, right? So this is in Turkey. And Kubrat Pulev camp has been told and asked if they could get an extension to January 31st by Eddie Hearn Matchroom. So, they're looking for extension. Eddie Hearn is looking for extension. He's looking for more time. He's trying to buy time, right? To come up with the proper scenario and the best outcome, the best advantage for Anthony Joshua. But it doesn't seem it's going to go that way. So it seems like Anthony Joshua could be headed to Turkey to face off against Kubrat Pulev in a fight that I expect Anthony Joshua to be victorious in. Kubrat Pulev didn't look the best. I believe he's 37 years of age. He has a lot of excuses himself. So, I think Anthony Joshua is going to win this fight. They just want to make sure and assure themselves that if this goes to the scorecards, that they get, a fair opportunity, meaning Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, right? Because if it's in Pulev backyard, or, his choice of arena and his choice of location, then they feel like Pulev is going to have an advantage. So that's the reason why they want to pump the brakes on that. But it seems like they're losing ground in that situation. It looks like this could happen in May. Also, Anthony Joshua wanted to fight in March or April, and it seems like Pulev and his team is going to push it to May. So, he's not getting the dates that he wants, and he's not getting the venues and the arenas that he wants, right? And the locations. So let's see how this all plays out. But it seems like it's headed to Turkey, as Pulev and his team already announced that it's a done deal for May 2020 in Turkey, right? So let's see how this all plays out. It's not the first time Eddie Hearn has lost purse bids. He's lost numerous purse bids in the past. So, and this wasn't even a true purse bid. He had the opportunity to negotiate. That's why he's asking for an extension to January 31st. But it don't seem like Pulev and his team, nor the IBF, is willing to give him this extension. So let's see how this all plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.